only on Fox 47 News at 10.
Welcoming back in meteorologist Andy Provenzano. I told you before I was going to test your Genesis knowledge during the break. The song Tonight. A lot of people hoping tonight, we're going to get some snow on the ground.
There, I've had some reports. DeWitt had some pretty good snow bands go through further northern sections. Nothing really sticking. If it does, it's kind of melted away. And my concern tonight would be any wet ground freezing up, because we'll go below freezing.
All right.
Make it tonight, as in TWO night, because in 2 nights we are going to see more accumulating snow. If that made sense.
No, it did. It did.
All right. Let's take a look at Doppler radars. It's live out there, and you see we're on the tail end of this. We didn't expect it to go much further than midnight. Still could be a spotty rain or snow shower, drizzle or sprinkle possible yet the first part of the night. But it broke up a lot, so the metropolitan area of Lansing, Grand Ledge, East Lansing, Okemos didn't see all that much. And even in South Lansing, just a little coating of moisture. But there may be enough there that it could freeze up, so be aware of that. Some areas got a little more rain or maybe a touch more in the snowfall department. And as it starts to fall apart tonight, we go down to 30. So be careful into the morning hours. We at one time had a high temperature at 40 degrees through the afternoon. Should be back at these numbers again Wednesday and on Thursday, believe it or not, because we're not changing our wind direction to the north or northwest. We're still going to keep it out of the south or southeast, and that will keep temperatures on the milder side. Readings are only below freezing when you get north of Lansing, and the temperatures will cool down to that 30, 31, 32 late tonight. Most of the moisture tends to want to evaporate when you cool down, but if you've been in an area that got maybe a little more in the way of that moisture, it could have some slick spots in the morning hours. Temperatures are all above freezing in most of the lower peninsula. That cold air you see to the northwest, 17 there when you get into far northern sections of Wisconsin. That cold air is not coming here just yet. We will tap into it, though. Here's our disturbance that's going by, and you see how it's falling apart. Is there still a little residual moisture back here? Yeah, a couple little sprinkles and flurries. They picked up 2.5 inches of snow near the Milwaukee area when that went through there, but this has been running into dry air and falling apart. What about the next storm system? Well, it's just now taking shape in western Kansas, where they have blizzard warnings going on. You see that streak of clouds and moisture. You can follow a trail of winter storm watches and warnings that go from the blizzard warnings in Kansas all the way up into Wisconsin and northern lower. That's all under winter storm watches or warnings at this time, and that's the track of the next coming storm system. So we lose all that area tonight. As we go through the morning hours, we should get some breaks and maybe even call it partly sunny for a few hours Wednesday morning. The clouds will then begin to thicken back up. The low pressure is going to take a track that'll put us near Chicago and just north of Lansing, and by Thursday night into Friday morning. So the moisture will spread out ahead of that low before it even gets here. You can kind of pick up on that snow Wednesday evening into the overnight. The heavier snows are going to be in central Wisconsin, parts of eastern Wisconsin, and to the north. I think if we do see any snow initially, it would be briefly late Wednesday night, Thursday morning, but it's going to go all rain. We'll be in and out of the rain showers all day Thursday. As the low pressure comes up, though, and starts to head northeast, it will tug that colder weather down, and we'll wrap that snow back in. All these systems we've seen so far this year, we get the cold air after the storm's gone by. This is a timing issue that will be favorable for snowfall overnight Thursday into Friday morning. And then once that upper level low goes by, we tug that cold air down. So any snow we get on the ground Friday morning will stay for several days, because we are not going back above freezing until after Christmas. So a rain or snow shower still possible early tonight, otherwise a mostly cloudy night and 30 degrees. Tomorrow, just mostly cloudy. Clouds will tend to want to be more thick towards evening, 41 degrees. Your 7-day outlook has a rain starting Thursday towards evening. We mix it with snow, and then it changes over to snow Thursday night, Friday morning. It gets quite windy. We'll blow a lot of that snow around. It's temperatures 32 going into the upcoming weekend, only 30 on Sunday. The snow accumulation would be over by noon on Friday, but still snow showers around. You see Christmas Eve and Christmas Day on the chilly side with a few flurries. So anything we get, and I think we'll get right now maybe 1 to 3 inches with the heavier amounts to the north. We'll keep updating that, but even 1 inch will stick around right through Christmas.
And I was looking at those low temperatures too. It's going to be chilly out.
Into the teens, yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, Andy.